Well, how do you do, folks? My name is Richard Johnson and I'm here with a new update 0.8.4. I'm sorry that this video is a bit late, but I've had some problems and other things I have to do in the time, weekends, holidays. But now I'm finally doing this one and I hope y'all will enjoy it. The 8.4 is about the British tank destroyers, but it's got just more than only British tanks. This tank here, by the way, is the Valentine anti-tank, or tank destroyer. It's the Tier 3 British tank destroyer. It comes after the Universal Carrier 2-pounder, and then it's the father to the Alecto tank destroyer. As you can see, the British are getting quite as many tanks now, but they are not as many as the Americans, Russians, Germans, but they are similarly as many as the French. Where were we? There, British. I could say that some general changes that have been done in the update is that they added a branch of tank destroyer to the British tank tree. The Universal Carrier 2-pounder, the Alecto, the Valentine anti-tank, and all these tanks. They added 3 new German light tanks. They are the, let me see here, the Panzer 1. Let's see where we have it. Panzer 1. There, Panzer 1. They have the Panzer 1 auf C und die Panzer 2. Where is the Panzer 2 auf G? They are 3 new light tanks. The new USSR premium tank 6 tank destroyer. Let me see if they even have it here. Let me see, SU-100Y, yes, that's the one. Let's see. Looks like a KV version tank destroyer. They implemented new function of loading the necessary shell type within the countdown before the battle starts, so I can't quite get a hang of it what that means, but I believe that if you have an autoloader and if you have 6 shells, so instead of taking 1.5 minutes to load them in when the battle starts, I believe you can use the 30 seconds when the countdown is beginning to start loading your tank. They added the possibility to choose addressing system in battle chat with or without autosave of the address. So they have taken away this chat thing that if you press, what is it, tab once, you send to your enemies, tab twice, you send to your platoon, tab 3 times, you send to your allies. But instead of that, they have, I believe, if you send a message, press tab twice, so what is it, twice I believe, once, twice, so you send to your enemies, then after sending that message, it automatically restore. So if you are sending good luck have fun and sending good luck have fun one more time, the second good luck have fun will only be sent to your allies if you not press tab twice again. So it's like you press tab, you send it to enemies and it restores, so you have to press tab twice again to send it to enemies. That is extremely good, because sometimes you have like oopsie daisy, send your battle information to allies to the enemies because you have forgotten to press tab after you send a message to your enemy. They added the ability to remove heavyweight equipment and modules and replace them with lower weight ones when the chassis is overloaded. I have sold everything above under the maximum things I have, but I haven't researched this. But if the tank is too heavy, you can remove accessible like Remove the radio so you get the lightest radio and engine, then you might have the better turret and gun. They have added this new tutorial up here. Learn how to control your tank and destroy enemy vehicles. I will show you that later. And 4 more maps overhauled. Let's see what they type here. Our ongoing process to update all of the maps to the new visual and rendering style continues. This time, Steps, Fisherman's Bay, Ensk, and Live Oaks receive the treatment. I have seen this, and the map and the minimap is looking extremely good. Comparing to the former state of it. And the graphical changes, the following maps were reworked. Yeah, that one was said. Dragon Ridge and Serene Coast maps removed from random battle mode for reworking, so they are working on those maps. Game and visual fixes for the following maps: Cliff, Pokrovka, and Abbey. Fixed rounding on roads and crater textures for the Runeberg map. The game supports NVIDIA SLI configurations, because sometimes the game crashed if you had an NVIDIA graphics card. The frames per second rate is in hangar is forcible limited to 60 frames per second. So I believe you only can have 60 frames per second FPS in the hangar. Let's see, reworked and optimized tank engine exhaust effect, so it might be looking more sexier. Added a windowed full screen option, so you can have window mode but in full screen, so you don't have to drag the window in the corners without getting the full screen option. Added additional effects for destroying big tanks. Okay. Added new pictures to the login screen. That's neat, that's very neat. When a client is minimized, the icon now blinks for 5 seconds before the start of the battle rather than at the start. Oh, I noticed that because I minimized the game, went to Facebook, sent a message, and then I saw the game icon went red, so I thought, oh fuck, the game has begun. Sorry for my cursing. But then there was like a still countdown in the game, so I didn't were like getting a heart attack just when the battle starts, because I don't know where to go. So getting a little head start on the warnings, that's good, that's very good. Fixed bugs in the visual models, IS-3, Churchill LL, M41 and so on. Fixed some bugs in the visual models of surrounding objects and building damage. Well, that's a part of all the updates, I mean. But I will do this battle tutorial, and as you can see, you will get 6,000 credits for doing it and 300 XP. Mission: complete the battle tutorial to learn basic battle skills. Time 20 minutes. Start. It will take average 1 minute or so to get to the battle tutorial, but I'll cut it here, and I see you soon when the battle tutorial starts.
Your tank and destroy enemy vehicles.
Alright, here we are, using the T-3485, only because it's Russian. But yes, I believe. Oh, it's a very sexy map. Here you will learn to control the tank and destroy enemy vehicles. We'll listen to this chap when he starts to speak.
Let's get this show on the road.
Point the camera at the military vehicle next to your tank. Move the mouse left and right. The turret follows the camera as you move it. Move to the designated location.
Alright, so far so good. Nice tank though.
Move along the road. Take care not to damage buildings or vehicles.
Take that, you scum. Traitors of the motherland.
Congratulations. You've learned to control your tank.
Oh, thank you.
Move to the firing position. It is marked on the mini-map in the bottom right corner of the screen. When crossing the swamp, note that difficult terrain reduces vehicle speed and maneuverability.
Tanks warning. Oop. Enemies. Of course, we are Russians and they're Germans.
Destroy the enemy vehicle. For better accuracy, wait for the aiming circle to shrink. Wait for the gun to reload before firing again. Use the mouse to aim your gun at the enemy. When you aim directly at the enemy vehicle, it is outlined in red.
Shall I shoot?
Nice shot.
I can't zoom or get into sniper mode. Take that.
He's gone. Find another target.
Congratulations! You've destroyed your first enemy. Move to the firing position. It is marked on the mini-map in the bottom right corner of the screen.
I like the movability on this T-34-85. The Russians really, I can't understand why they like them so much during the war. Oh, fuck me.
Destroy the enemy vehicle. Before you fire, wait for the aiming circle to snap onto the target.
Wait, that should be a green spot. That's a weak spot right there.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Yeah, I have made so I can't damage him at all.
Move to a better firing position. It is always harder to penetrate frontal armor.
I would never drive like this. I mean, check out my side to that. He would like one-shot me nearly.
Destroy the enemy vehicle. Aim at
Oh,
the sides
yeah.
and rear. These are the weaker parts of any vehicle.
And just like that, the whole tank went green.
We've got them. Enemy armor is hit.
Enable auto aim. To avoid being an easy target, in a real battle you'll have to keep moving. Enable auto aim for easier aiming on the move. Destroy the enemy vehicle while you're on the move. You don't need to take aim now. Auto aim will do the job for you.
That's gotta hurt.
Is this tank nerfed right now,
We
or?
nailed it bad.
Wait, I will see how it is at the front actually. Yep, just like that, everything went red. Boom.
They're knocked out.
Good job. You have destroyed a heavily armored enemy vehicle. Move to the marked position and detect the enemy. Find and destroy the last enemy tank. You can only detect enemy vehicles within your view range.
Okay, sounds good.
Hide in the bushes to conceal your position. Use bushes and foliage to make your tank harder to detect. Note that stationary vehicles are less visible. Destroy the enemy vehicle. To hit a moving target at long range, aim at the front or ahead of the enemy tank.
We've hit them hard.
Where the fuck would it
Looks like that one went right through. Enemy is hit.
Ah, through the tracks. There.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Congratulations! You have learned to conceal your position and fire at long-range targets. Training completed successfully.
Was that all? I guess so. Video tutorial.
Greetings, players. This short video will introduce you to the basics of the combat interface,
Let's
so
watch
it will
this.
be easier to join the ranks of World of Tanks players. To orient you to the terrain, there's a mini-map located at the bottom right corner of the screen. You can see where your tank is located here, and also the allegiance of any bases. Your goal is to destroy all enemy tanks or to capture their base. In addition, you can see the positions of your allies on the map too. Their vehicles are marked with green. Remember that different vehicles are marked in different ways. A solid diamond marks light tanks. A diamond with a stripe marks medium tanks. 2 stripes are for heavy tanks. A square is the mark for artillery, and a triangle marks TDs. There are 30 vehicles participating in each and every battle, 15 on each team. If you spot an enemy tank, its marker appears on the map and is shown to every player on the team that spotted the tank. Before you start a battle, you can choose the type of shells to use. There are several types of shells you can use. Armor-piercing shells are the default shell at the beginning of the battle. These are universal shells with medium penetration potential and damage. High explosive shells are selected by pressing the 3 key. If you press the button once, HE shells will be activated on the next reload, and if you press the button twice, the reload will start immediately. High explosive shells have more damage potential, but their penetration potential is poor. This means you should use them against lightly armored tanks. This indicator shows you the ammunition dispersion of your gun. If your tank is moving or turning its turret, its accuracy will decrease. The tank has to be reloaded every time you take a shot. To aim with higher accuracy, stop moving, point at the enemy, and wait until the aiming circle is ready. To guarantee that the tank will be hit, your aiming circle should be fully positioned within the chassis of the enemy tank. You can know which side you are attacked from with the indicator too. The direction from where you are attacked is marked with red. If your tank has been hit, it doesn't just affect your hit points, but it can also injure members of your crew. Use a first aid kit to cure those who are injured by the hit. Activate it, choose a member by pressing a corresponding button, and cure him. Every tank has 8 functional modules, which will decrease the combat effectiveness of the tank when damaged. For example, if your tank's track is damaged, it won't be able to move. The crew can repair the modules themselves, but that usually takes a few seconds, and time is critical in every battle. To repair it immediately, use the repair kit. Activate it by pressing a corresponding button, and then press the button with the number of the module impaired. For tracks, the number is 5. Hitting the fuel tanks or the engine can cause a fire. This means the tank will constantly lose hit points, and some other modules may be damaged. The crew will extinguish a fire themselves, but to fix the problem right away, you can use a fire extinguisher. For more information on key assignment, use the help function. You can do that by pressing F1, and that'll display all necessary information on the screen. The battle continues until all tanks on one team are destroyed or any base is captured. Good luck to you in the battle.
Okay. That sounds nice. So there you have it. There is the whole game. Now I don't have to show you anything more. Right, that's it. And I got myself some XP. Can I do it more? No road. Oh shit. Damn it. Or I can just farm by doing battle tutorials. 3.5 need. I can show you a quick battle with this anti-tank gun, and then it will be it for this video. So I will start it sooner, but see you soon. Bye bye. Here, as you can see, wrong button. The rendering of the minimap and the game has been extremely good, I believe. I mean, you can see the big difference on the buildings and smaller details more easily. So that's the minimap, and
Time to roll out.
here you can see the game. I'm doing maximum on everything. So as you can see, it's quite good, but it can be better, as everything can. Let's do hardcore mode. Fuck no, I will shoot my own teammates then. Right, there we have one. Wait for the wall to go down. Enlarge that a little bit. Alright, they took it. They took it. Took it, Chaps. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck. Nope, can't hit him. One up there, I can't hit either. Oh, fuck me. Didn't look at the minimap at all. SU-76, so fuck me. And this little paper cutter. say, help me.
Looks like that one went right through.
Oh yes, thank God he missed.
We nailed it bad.
He's not shooting at me. Ah, God! Ah, fuck. Let's attack that one. Oh, enemy. Boom.
We're immobilized.
Well, I
The
am
driver is
doomed.
dead. We can't go very fast. Tracks up. Let's go.
Well, fuck it. Well, the TDs on the lower is, how can I say, they are average poorly. The aim is meh, and the movability is so on, but and are, I can say they are lower average, the low TDs. But if you all have watched Bohemian Eagles, the Mighty Jingles, he have show you on the wrong. Take 3. He have show you on his beta update that Tier 10 is the ultimately buffed tank, cause the what is it? It have two shots a minute, and it can one shot nearly every tank. I mean, look at it, average damage per minute. That is 2,300. That is quite good. That is quite good indeed. I mean, average damage per minute on the medium tank, which fires a lot more, is higher. More shots, and average damage per shot is 400 on the. I mean, this tank is the beast. Turret armor is dang good. The where is it? The hit points is very high, but this is lower than the tortoise, I believe. No, what was lower than? Oh, maybe they changed it from the beta update. But I mean, the rate of fire 2 rounds per minute, and the standard shell damage is, it can be 1438, and what is it? The shells that it use has so high down splash radio that even if you miss, you're going to kill someone. But yeah, use the British tanks if you wanna be if you wanna be OP Tier 10. But I can say that these lower is average low. They are not the best, but they're not the worst. So they are average, but a little lower average. And the 82 and above is, I would say, quite good. They are really good indeed. On paper they are, at least. But yeah, that's it. And roll out with the British if you feel free. Do so, because they are quite neat indeed. But yeah, that's it. Don't know if I have more to show you all, but if you want to know more about all the updates, you can just go to worldoftanks.eu, US or RU or whatever site you're from. Worldoftanks.something. Then you go to the game and follow the updates, and there you will see all the new changes that have been made from 8.3 to 8.4. But yeah, that's it. See you all on the battlefield, and cheers, mates. Cheers.